أصبح الرئيس الامريكي بايدن معروف من قبل خصومه السياسيين بوصفه ماكينة زلات اللسان، واصبح باستمرار بيقول كلمات او عبارات ما بيكونش لها علاقه مباشره بالحديث. العراق بدلا من اوكرانيا، الصين بدلا من كندا، كوريا الشماليه بدلا من كوريا الجنوبيه، الفلوجه بدلا من خرسون، وان ابنه قتل في العراق مع ان ابنه توفى بمرض السرطان، ومخاطبا نائبته بالسيده الاولى في حضور زوجته، وانهاء خطابه في امريكا عن ضروره تشديد الرقابه على انتشار الاسلحه بين المواطنين بحفظ الله الملكه. زلات لسان الرئيس الامريكي جو بايدن.
So today I applaud China for stepping up. I applaud Canada. You can tell what I'm thinking about China.
I say this as a father of a man who won the Bronze Star, the Conspicuous Service Medal, and lost his life in Iraq.
Inflation is a worldwide problem right now because of a war in Iraq and the impact on oil and what Russia's doing. The war in Ukraine. And thinking of Iraq because that's where my son died. I think the context is that whether or not they're pulling back from Fallujah and from the Kherson, the city of Kherson. God save the Queen, man. I came back from a trip after being away for a couple of days. And I had these terrible headaches, was diagnosed with having anyway, they had to take the top of my head off a couple times, see if I had a brain. But all kidding aside, Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. He'll never extinguish their love of freedom, and he will never weaken the resolve of the free world. Well, Mr. President, I just demoted you, Mr. Prime Minister. It's great to have you back.
Mr. President, thank you. Thank you for the warm words, but also thank you for welcoming me to the White House.
Before Russia attacked, we made sure Russia had javelins and other weapons and strengthened the defenses so Ukraine was ready for whatever happened. In the last 2 months, we continue to move even more resources and equipment. For the first time, if I can hesitate for a second here, did anybody think, when I call for sanctions against Russia, that in addition to NATO, that Australia, Japan, North Korea, some of the ASEAN countries would stand up and support those sanctions?
Vladimir Putin been weakened by recent events? It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. And he has become a bit of a pariah around the world. It's not just NATO. It's not just the European Union.
Look at the stage. But there's been a little change in the arrangement of who's on the stage because of the First Lady's husband contracting COVID. But look at this room and what you see. Pardon? That's right. She's fine. It's me. That's not together. The second lady, the first gentleman. How about that?
والسؤال اللي بيطرح نفسه، ليه بتتكرر زلات لسان الرئيس بايدن؟ وهل ستؤثر زلات لسانه على فرصه في الفوز بالانتخابات الرئاسية المقبلة؟